Yo. I'm Don Dawson, and it's been 2 days since my favorite band, Avenged Sevenfold, dropped their latest album, Life Is But a Dream. And let me tell you, this thing is a masterpiece. You might have seen it already, but I reacted to the entire album when it came out at midnight on June 2nd. That video can be found on my YouTube channel if you're interested in seeing the entire thing. However, what I'm doing with these videos is taking my initial reaction from that video and adding my thoughts after having listened to it for 2 days now after my reaction in this video. I'll also make a playlist so that all of these reactions for every song on Life Is But a Dream are in the same place in case you're interested in watching them all together. Before we begin, let me just say that this is art. Music is art, so what I say is subjective by nature. The purpose of all this is to start a discussion about the music, so chime in, but do so respectfully. Another thing that I want to say is, throughout Life Is But a Dream, a lot of the message in the album is delivered through the performance. Not so much what's being played, but how it's being played. I'm saying that now because I'm just putting this intro before every one of the reactions, so I want to make sure that before you go into any of these, know that this album is made to be listened to in order, in succession, from start to finish. And when you hear the dynamic shifts in the instrumentation, you'll understand what I mean when I'm saying that it's how the music is performed. I should also mention that on this album, there are very strong themes of life and death, mentions even of suicide, and I will be discussing some of those themes in my reviews. So if you think that this can affect you adversely, don't feel bad about skipping out on this video. Gotta take care of yourself. Okay, enough rambling, let's get into the reaction, and then I'll see you on the other side for the review.
It holds in place my plastic bones. Gas button eyes reflect an image, and all seems as it should, but there's nobody home. Cue the breeze.
This is heavy. What an interesting choice on these vocals.
Now I know this might sound crazy, but I've smelled the plastic daisies, and it seems we've found ourselves in.
Yeah, what an interesting choice for the vocal sound there. Totally different than what you would expect for this kind of sound with the rest of the music.
Day after day, it all plays over. Dedicated loop, same year after year.
I love that effect. That sub. It's almost like a bullhorn effect.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Now I know this might sound crazy, but I've smelled the plastic daisies, and it seems we've found ourselves in.
Brooks! What is that? Is this Avenged Sevenfold? That might have been the coolest solo I've ever heard. Holy shit. I'm not just saying that too. I swear. Dude. This is a new way of delivering these kinds of vocals for him. This is so good. Oh, this is fucking great. So beautiful. That sound cuts through like a buzzsaw. Jeez. Where's this going? Into nobody. Alright, so we know what nobody is. Whoa. Okay, man. This is really, really setting up to be something special, I think. That solo, I'm so glad I recorded that. Because you know how many times I've listened to a song for the first time and wished that I could go back to that feeling. I'm so happy that I have that for this song. And I hope there's more like that on this album. Oh, hey, it's daytime. Actually, today, I had to wear my Whitney Houston shirt because on my last video on Cosmic, someone told me that I'm not a true metalhead because I enjoy the song Cosmic. So I figured I'd wear this just so that no one comes to this video expecting a true metalhead because, you know, I'm not a true metalhead. However, I did let my daughter paint my nails this morning, and I'm pretty sure that's going to help me earn back some of the metalhead merit that I lost. So, since the first listen, Mattel has been one of the standouts on this album for me. It starts with a huge wall of heaviness, and then settles into a nice groove, while Shadows kind of sets the stage for the story. The vocals really carry the listener through this song, especially when it comes to the melodies. The instrumentals are still abundant, but really, I think many of them are just there to create textures and feelings to accompany what Matt is singing about. Hey guys, real quick. I wanted to take a second to thank you for being here, and also to discuss something very important to me. Since these kinds of reaction videos are copyright claimed, as they should be, YouTubers can't monetize this kind of content. Some YouTubers will supplement this income by turning to brand deals or sponsorships, but I really didn't get into this for money. I genuinely just wanted to talk about music because I really do love it. Which is why the sponsor for this video by YouTuber Don Dawson is none other than musician Don Dawson. That's right, I make music too. And I formally invite you to check out some of my original music, which you can find on a card somewhere on the screen right about now, and also in the description of this video. I have another single coming out this month, with a full-length album tentatively coming out by the end of the year if everything goes to plan. Also, if you are trying to rock some Don Dawson threadage, I do have merch available. That will be linked in the description as well. Alright, that's all I have to say. Thanks again for being here. Let's get back to YouTuber Don Dawson. So, first verse, what I hear him saying is basically that he's a doll or an action figure, and I'd venture to guess that it's made by Mattel. The chorus comes in and just paints this incredible picture of the inside of this doll's box. Its packaging. Cue the breeze that sways the painted trees, from the sky being held on a string. Such vividly descriptive yet simple words to make something as uninteresting as a toy box sound so vibrant and alive. Such good writing. Also, I want to point out here how M. Shadows sings Melt on Sun LED Beams. We're so used to hearing the letters L-E-D being pronounced LED that when we hear him pronounce it LED, it feels uncomfortable or perturbing. And I guarantee that is exactly why he sang it that way. All right, I'm watching this back as I'm editing, and I realized that I didn't completely finish my thought about this, and what I say can be misinterpreted. So I didn't mean to say that I guarantee that he sang the vocals like that because of what I just said in my review. What I meant was he fit the vocals to the melody of the chorus, and LED just happened to end up like that. But it was okay to keep it there because of the effect that it had on the listener. He didn't sing it that way to create that effect. It just happened that way. That's just, you know, that's what I think happened. Back to the video. It's just an amazing example and a reminder to all vocalists that how you deliver lyrics can be the difference between your audience just listening to your music or truly feeling it. All right, so we go back to the verse for the second time, and the lyrics continue to describe a mundane life, the inability to hear, very just dark, ominous stuff. But very soon after, the instrumental drops out and we're left with this sub-bass sound with like a crazy like square wave or something on it. And that's the part that I pointed out in my reaction. I love that effect. And I feel like that's there almost to signal a shift in the story at this point in the song. In this case, the vocal tone now starts to sound like it's coming from some kind of loudspeaker or something, symbolizing that these words are coming from an authority figure. It calls for all model citizens, model, like toy model, right? I think, to attend, and describes them as empty as we play pretend. What I get from that is we as citizens are just playthings to the higher ups in society, and we're the ones that feed into it by just going along with it. Then there's another line, a semblance of choice when there's no choice at all. And that ties in pretty obviously with the whole free will or lack thereof discussion throughout this album. Okay, we have to talk about the solo in this song. It is pure evil. The drums are relentlessly vicious, yet like cumbersome at the same time. It's like a jackhammer. And then that synth guitar texture comes through. I felt that in my spine when I heard that for the first time. What is that? Oh, and then did anyone catch how similar these two are? I noticed that listening to it a couple times after my initial reaction. I don't think it really means anything, I just thought it would, you know, just a cool callback. Alright, that's all I have to say about Mattel for now. As always, thank you so much for being here. If you liked the video and you want to see more, why not subscribe? Oh, you know what? Actually, the subscribe button was broken the last time I tried to click it. Could one of you do it for me and see if it works? Just like leave a comment or like 100 comments and just let me know, okay? I would really, really appreciate that. Thank you in advance. All jokes aside, thank you again. I'll see you soon. Peace out.